Now, should you get the AirPods Pro a year later? Yes and no. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an AirPods Pro review 1 year later. So like I just said, I've had these for about a year since they were first released. And today's video is going to be a review of my experience throughout the last year. Normally I will have my AirPods Pro with an actual case on it. The one that I'm rocking right now is the Della DG black silicone case. My everyday carry is normally blacked out everything. So I had to, of course, black out the AirPods since they don't come in black, unfortunately. So this case is super nice. It fits really snug and it protects the AirPods. There are definitely positives and negatives to the headphones, but let's go ahead and dive right into the review. So the big selling feature with the AirPods Pro is the active noise cancellation. Now me, I've absolutely loved the feature of noise cancellation because I personally use the headphones for the gym and it is incredible for the gym. It just drowns out everything else besides my music. It really helps for focus because if you have like regular AirPods and you can hear people grunting, machines moving, and the gym's music, it kind of takes you out of your own workout, so having the noise cancellation is huge for fitness. It might also be really good for chores around the house, traveling, walking your dog, and maybe listening to some podcasts. If you're a student, maybe you are trying to study and the environment is really noisy, this is definitely going to help. The noise cancellation that Apple put on these headphones is really good. Now I know there's been some issues with cracking sounds and that there's also been a repair program put in place, but my headphones personally over the whole year that I've had them have never done that. Transparency mode is the next setting that you can use on the AirPods Pro, and what that does is it basically uses the microphones to play the sounds around you. It allows the audio to pass through the headphones versus just hearing it right into your ear. It really just feels like you don't have headphones on, but you can like hear everything that you would if they were off. This is great because maybe you have noise cancellation on and you're just listening to your music or podcasts or whatever, and someone comes up to you and tries to talk. All you do is tap on the headphones and it goes to transparency. Then you can easily have a conversation with someone without actually having to take the headphones off, which is super convenient because with the original AirPods that I've had, I had to do that all the time at the gym, constantly take it out. The last mode is on mode, and now what this is basically just like a regular pair of headphones. So like let's say your AirPods, the original set, you put them on, it's basically the same thing as what on mode is on the AirPods Pro. It's not using any of the features like transparency or noise cancellation, it's essentially just on. Now sound quality is obviously super important with headphones, and with the AirPods Pro, it is really good. It sounds super similar to the original AirPods, which in my opinion, the sound quality was pretty decent. From owning the original AirPods and the Pros, I do think the Pros sound a little bit better. It's not like a huge difference by any means. The bass is still not really where I want it to be. Like I really like bass, especially at the gym when I'm listening to really like intense music, and the bass isn't really that strong, so that part is a little bit frustrating, but the sound quality of the headphones is actually pretty decent, so I can't really complain about that. I'm hoping for AirPods Pro 2 that they enhance the bass and also the sound quality a bit, and I think those headphones will be really good with a couple tweaks like that. Battery life and charging. Now I've never had any issues with the AirPods Pro and my charging. I know there's been some people who have issues with charging the case and the actual individual headphones, but I've personally never run into those problems. So with the AirPods Pro, you get 24-hour listening time, 18 hours talk time on a single charge, 4.5 hours with noise cancelling on, 5 hours with noise cancelling off, and unfortunately the way that you actually charge this is with lightning. Now they do give you a USB-C end for the actual power adapter, but the part that actually goes into the AirPods Pro is still lightning. Hopefully with AirPods Pro 2 they switch it to USB-C and it will charge super quick and also last you a long time. Now let's talk about design of the AirPods Pro. So they obviously changed the look compared to the original AirPods. The headphones have smaller stems compared to the original AirPods. They also have a force sensor on the bottom of the stems in order to change songs, turn noise cancellation on, etc. One thing that I don't like about the design of the AirPods Pro is there's no volume control built into the actual headphones. The way you can change the volume is you have to ask Siri or you have to go on the device that it's connected to and change it manually, which is kind of annoying because with the original AirPods, I like just being able to tap and make it go louder or lower, but I'm sure that's something that they've received a lot of complaints about, so I'm hoping they change it with the next model. It's got a magnetic case with a hinge on the back and it's super easy. It just snaps in place and the magnet keeps it closed, and it's also super small and slim that it just easily fits into a pocket. A lot of other headphones have noise cancellation and everything, but but the case is normally a lot bigger, which is a little bit harder to fit into your pocket, but these are definitely super easy to fit. Now we gotta talk about these silicone tips. Now silicone tips were brand new with the AirPods Pro, and personally I was so anti-silicone tips before I bought them. I would never buy headphones with them because I absolutely hated them. They never fit my ears. But when I tried these on in the Apple store, I was actually blown away by how minimal the silicone actually is. Personally, I use the small tip on there for the most minimal silicone possible, and it fits my ears really well, and I can barely even tell that there's silicone on them. They also don't fall out for me either. I know a lot of people have said that the original AirPods fell out and the AirPods Pro fall out because of the silicone, but personally both of them have never really had that issue for myself. It's really up to the individual because ear sizes are obviously way different for everybody, and depending on that individual's ear size, the headphones might fit better or not. But the nice thing is you can buy third-party silicone tips for the original AirPods, and with the AirPods Pro I don't think you can, unfortunately, but you can play around with the different sizes that come in the box in order to change it and hopefully fit your ear size. And after switching over to the AirPods Pro, I actually prefer the silicone tip on the Pros versus the original AirPods with the plastic. Never thought I would ever say that because I was so anti-silicone like I was saying, but I'm actually blown away with the Pros quality. They fit more snug than the original AirPods, and they also feel a little bit more comfortable in my opinion. Now I feel like a lot of people really want to buy the AirPods Pro for the gym, and that is specifically why I bought it. The water and sweat resistance is a huge must-have because sometimes, you might be doing cardio, you might be having a hard workout, and you don't want the water to damage the headphones, which I was super worried about with the original AirPods, but since these ones have the silicone tips, they're more protected, and so far I've had no issue. Oop, there goes the AirPods. And so far with the water resistance, it has held up really, really good, and they don't fall out, like I'll be sprinting on the treadmill or doing some crazy exercises, pull-ups, whatever. They've never fallen out. The only time it's ever really happened is like maybe I'm doing a plank and I'm really contracting like all the muscles in my face and it moves my ears. That's like the only time it's ever come out, which is maybe like once or twice throughout the entire year that I've owned them. So it's not very frequent whatsoever. I feel like when people read that the AirPods fall out, they think like every time they put it on, they're just gonna like fall out their head. But that's not the case whatsoever. You've got to be doing some crazy stuff for them to fall out. The headphones are also going to make the experience really, really good for other Apple users. Since it is an Apple product, it's got the H1 chip built in, which is going to make the overall experience much better. Having the AirPods pop up on the device that you're connecting it to, it just looks super premium and really, really cool, which obviously that won't happen if you're connecting it to a non-Apple device. Not really a big deal whatsoever when you're deciding whether or not to buy the headphones, but it is a really, really cool feature. Now, should you get the AirPods Pro a year later? Yes and no. So yes, I do think the AirPods Pro compared to the original AirPods is a really good upgrade to get, but should you buy them right now at the time of the upload of this video, which is November 9th, 2020? I don't think so because there are a lot of talks and leaks of AirPods Pro 2. So the last thing I want you guys to do is go buy the AirPods Pro, then, like a month later, the new one comes out and you're like, oh my goodness. So hold off a little bit, wait for maybe Christmas time, and I think there might be another one released. But if you are in dire need of headphones, the AirPods Pro right now is a really, really good pair of headphones, and I highly recommend them. Like I said, I've owned them for a year. I've had really no problems whatsoever, and I really, really love these headphones. So that is my review, guys. That is my review for the AirPods Pro, guys. I really, really like them. I've recommended them to pretty much everyone that I know that asks me the question. They are just a solid pair of headphones overall. So guys, if you like the review, make sure you like the video and subscribe. I have a lot of videos coming this month because I'm picking up my iPhone 12 Pro Max, my HomePod Mini, and everything this month. So lots of videos on those products, so I cannot wait to film all of those and upload. But for now, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.